And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Enabia, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. And joining us now courtside, the man who won 3 consecutive NBA titles, the incomparable Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq, it is so great to be with you.
Kevin, it's great to be here. I just always wanted to tell you this. When I was playing, I just used to love when you used to say my name. So thank you for all the great times when you said my name. Appreciate you very much. This guy next to you, I used to hate playing against him. All he did was try to come down and double team on the trap.
With Greg?
Yeah, Greg, just always. But other than that, I love being here with you guys. You know what? Ernie and Kenny are so jealous of me right now.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group, and it's Cage in at the 5, roaming the paint. So much love for the perimeter offense these days, but Shaq, for your money, who are some of the best back-to-the-basket players that are in the NBA right now?
The list is short, but it's still a very impressive list. Joel Embiid, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Anthony the Brown Davis.
Can't argue with any of those guys.
No, not at all. Here we go.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Here's Mobley. To the paint. Knocked away. And Oda with a clear path to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Mobley. A floater. Garnett with the block. 5-on-3 break. Here's Niniades. Mobley with the rebound. We're about 1 minute into the first. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. And yes, it's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
A shot by Odom, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Guglielmo. Here's Mobley, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Mobley is really an outstanding scorer. Coutinho is a versatile player with a pure stroke as a left-handed shooter.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And he makes the first. More and more teams going to small ball, but Shaq, we still have big guys who affect winning because they throw their weight around inside. They make their presence known. Who leads the way when you think of that group?
Greek Freak, Andre Drummond, Joel Embiid, Rudy Gobert, Clint Capella.
How do you come up with these names so quickly?
Listen, I am still the reigning president of the Big Man Alliance.
You are.
Anything Big Man, I know. All these guards and foo-foo pick and pop players, I don't know who they are. When it comes to the DMA, the Big Man Alliance, I am still the reigning president.
Stolen. To the inside, Guglielmo. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
To the middle. PG, that's good.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Here's Mobley. 35 points for him last game again. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Ron Harper, he's checked in for Kobe. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one. Now, here's Lyons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And talking about how awards are determined, people claim there's a level of voter fatigue. So many things to vote for, and without much meaning. If there's something you could change, Shaq, about the process of all that voting, what would it be?
I think I would probably have the players. The players should have a little bit more say in who wins awards. And I think you give voice to people who have actually stepped on the court. And we have a lot of legends that played the court. I think we should, create this thing of ours. And you would definitely be included because me and you've been around since 1989. It's also the first year I met Ernie Johnson.
No kidding, yeah.
It just hit me. Oh, it just hit me.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Memphis. They've got Clark, and it's Mirazon in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Lyons. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And Garnett misses. Memphis trailing here. Clark with a wide open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Here's Ryder. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
And the Lakers with possession here, following the score by Memphis. Clark against Bryant. Top of the key, Lyles. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Lyles got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Shaq, every all-time great grows up admiring, emulating those who came before him. Talk about some of those kind of players, your idols, some of the players who made an impact on you.
The first day my father gave me a basketball, he said, son, I know you're going to be big. I want you to memorize 3 names. And he quizzed me on these names. Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I had no idea who Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain was. Knew who Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was. Then he said, you get good grades, son, I'll take you to watch the one and only Dr. J. So he was my hero. So thank you, Dad.
Good job.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Los Angeles. All 3 throws good from Kevin Garnett. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Ryder, defended by Bryant. Here's Chapman. Memphis the rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule on Wednesday, then on Friday.
And looking at the Boston matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Murasan is an absolute behemoth, a mammoth of a man. 7'7". He uses his size to his advantage. He is a giant.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Jack, if you were a GM, what would be your keys to building a great team? We know you're a part owner. What if you were the GM making personnel decisions?
Well, first you need stars, and then you gotta, get some players through free agency. Then you gotta trade, and then you gotta work that draft. As far as culture, you just want players who are hungry and team first. It's all about winning.
It's a good formula to have to be successful.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Left side, Walker. Here's Ryder, guarded by Kobe. Ryder, then the pass to Murasan. And Kobe with the block. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And let's check out the numbers for Bryant. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's right around 29 points a night, almost 3.5 steals and 3 assists. And you look at his gaudy steal numbers defensively, he makes his presence felt on every possession.
And you know what I like about it is he gets great position and uses those quick, strong mitts of his to rip the ball out of there.
Now here's Odom. He's coming off a 16-point game again. Shot clock at 6. Here's Garnett. Unable to get that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
Here's Odom. He has 6. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. It's Clark with the rebound. 3 on 3. Pass to Chapman. Tipped away. The kick out to Walker. Here's Ryder, guarded by Odom. Outside Bryant. Of course, you know as well as anyone.
Oh, my goodness! That was special. Bryant skying high to slam it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
And it's sent back by Nowitzki. And here's the fast break. Odom leading the way. Bryant has the open look. Misses the wing J. Inside, here's Clark. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Los Angeles?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
And that one falls for Clark. Grizzlies making a switch here. And so Clark nails both of them. Bryant with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game again.
And you know what? In that last game, he was also all over the place on defense, mucking up the passing lanes and getting all kinds of steals, too.
Here's Ryder. And the pass to Murasov. 17-foot shot on the way. And the shot is long for Los Angeles. They've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And here is Lyles. And here's Bryant for 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Pass to Ryder. Floats one up. A shot, no good. Nice D from Odom. Jack, you always play with a lot of passion. Is it possible to play with so much fire that gets the best out of you? And if so, who in the league sometimes crosses that line and has too much of whatever that is inside that drives you?
You know, Greg, when we were playing, there was only one guy, Kevin Garnett. Now in this era, you got to go with Russell Westbrook, Draymond Green, and Kyrie Irving.
Here's Ryder following the basket by Kobe Bryant. 20 feet out. A rebound by Garnett.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Lakers working the ball around now, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Memphis called for the foul.
Nowitzki's so good at feeling out the defense and forcing them to foul.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
Well, it really shows on the face of Nowitzki how much he loves playing the game. And that kind of enthusiasm is infectious.
And so Nowitzki nails both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's Mobley. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Here's Ryder, guarded by Kobe. Garnett with the block.
And not forget about the defense of Garnett now. Outstanding at knowing when to time his leap to block the shot. Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Here's Mobley. Well, Shaq, one of your more famous quotes of late has been, rings, Ernie, rings. All joking aside, is the number of titles a player wins the best measurement for where they stand in history?
I think it's a piece of the pie, but it's a large piece. It's a good tiebreaker when comparing greats to other greats. It was always the standard of what a great player should be. And
a championship is a championship no matter.
No matter what. And I didn't make the rules. I just try to abide by them. But, yeah, I think the more rings, the more you can say how great you were.
I think it's a good point because it's all relative. Because, you know, Bill Russell's got 11, but most people would say Michael getting 6 in his era was the equivalent to that. And then you could go a step further with Kobe and you know, having 5, you having 4 because of free agency and the impact of that. So I do think it's, as Shaq said, it does matter because great players win championships, but there are other metrics that you have to look at as well.
And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
And another miss by Memphis.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
We're going to break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Lakers. Right now, they've compiled the third best record in the conference. And checking out Memphis, 9 games back.
And for the Grizzlies, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
And here is Los Angeles now, after Memphis gets the 3. Swiped it away. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Sounds good. Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Pass to LaFrance. Over Van Horn. A shot by LaFrance, no good. Memphis trails by 7. Here's Mobley. Off the left rim and out. Outside, Kobe. Down low. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Here's Niniades. It's rebounded by Memphis. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Shoots over Kobe. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Now here's Nowitzki. 20 points for him last game against. Here's Kobe. Shot clock at 2. From past the arc, it's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. .152 left in the first half of basketball. Mobley the pass to Van Horn. Here's Ryder. Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Kicks it to Bryant. Terry dishes to Bryant. And Kobe throws it down. And Shaq, a pleasure to have you with us. Great to hear your observation as always. I hope you join us again.
I will. Happy to give them any time. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much.
Man, they really are chomping at the bit to get you back up there.
Yeah, they want you back in the studio.
Nope, I'd rather be here with you guys.
Good. We want you here too. And Clark, it hasn't taken Shaq much time, has it, to go from being a superstar on the court to a force with our broadcast here courtside?
Well, I tell you what, Shaq's one of those guys who just hits the ground running. He's a phenomenon in terms of personality, branding, business, excellence at every level. He was an all-star starter as a rookie. That talks about his ability to get going fast. So he adapted to the broadcast booth just the same way.
Here's Mobley, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. It's stolen by Bryant. And finished off by Bryant.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
Here's Mobley. Over LaFrance. Mobley misses.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Rejected by Nowitzki.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid. They come in.
Oh,
are you kidding me?
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers lead by 11. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And making the long walk back from the courtside broadcasting booth, the esteemed and somewhat winded Shaquille O'Neal.
Very funny, Ernie. I'm not tired. I took the elevator.
Great elevator.
Watch your mouth, kid.
All right, that was good. Give this man some mouth-to-mouth.
Oh, not me.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And after a very... Bryant is checked in for Los Angeles. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Garnett out there with Odom. Then there's Kobe. And it's Terry in at the center, locking down the middle.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And for Memphis. And it's Gugliotta in at the 4 spot. Shot by Terry, no good. Memphis trails by 11. And for Los Angeles, we've got Garnett. He's out there with Odom. And it's Terry in at the 5. Here's Mobley. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Inside. Here's Garnett. Los Angeles with another miss. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. That one drops for him. Riders got 14.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Childress is checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Clark's checked in. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
To the middle, here's Childress. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him. For Los Angeles, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here's Mobley. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Clark trying to get open. He's off on that one.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Pass to Murazan. Here's Van Horn. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. They grab their own miss. Murazan. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Clark outside. The pass to Murazan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 4-point Laker lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside Bryant. Passes to Odom. Pass to Garnett. Over Van Horn. Again, Garnett missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Fires from deep. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut to just 1 on the basket from Mobley.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Now here's Garnett. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Here's Kobe.
Oh, man. And that shot was huge as they try to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
Yeah, they had been watching it kind of melt away, but that basket could be what gets the momentum back in their favor.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Well, some great passers have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. Number 5 is Lamar Odom.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Walker.
Antoine Walker possesses great versatility for a big guy. Excellent at stretching the floor with his shooting, and a big man who does a lot of different stuff on offense.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now here's Bryant. 21 points in the game.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Clark for 3. Doesn't go that time.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Here's Chapman taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. The Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 3. To the inside, stolen, and Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That will be foul number 5 on him.
But one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. Here's Chapman. Pass to Murazan. Here's Van Horn. Here's Chapman. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And there's the feed to Odom. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists in the game. Memphis trails by 3. Here's Chapman taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Miles checked in for Lamar Odom. Clark outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Memphis with it. And for Memphis, they're shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Chapman. The pass to Van Horn. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space.
And space is what he had, fellas. Soft defense there.
Here's Van Horn. He's got 8.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Here's Bryant, and it's blocked. Oh, and here comes Walker all alone. Finished off the break. And it's now only a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Kobe. 25 points in the game. And it's denied.
And that's the big reason why Murazan's out there, to change as many shots as he can. And with that frame and those long arms, he's not an easy man to contend with.
Here's Clark. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Clark's got 12. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
And for Memphis, they're shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Timeout called the Grizzlies. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Here's Chapman. Passes it to Ryder. Pulls it up. The Grizzlies with another miss. And for the Lakers, they're shooting down near the 40% mark since after. They've been slow getting going. Here's Niniades. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Van Horn. He's got 8. Here's Gugliotta. Good work defensively by Nowitzki.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to LaFrance. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here's Memphis. Memphis trailing here. Ryder, then the pass to Van Horn. Here's Chapman, pass to Ryder, lets it go from deep. No good, and he's missed half of his 14 field goal attempts. The pass to Nowitzki, uncovered. They get it again. He goes up again. Can't get the layup.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Chalk up 2 there. Ryder's got 8 points here in this quarter. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Offensive rebound. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. For Los Angeles, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for. Both good from the line that time. Here's Mobley. 6 points for him. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, and it's Gugliotta in at the 4-man position.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And the free throw, no good.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader, too.
And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Passes it to Nowitzki. Memphis leading. Here's Mobley. LaFrentz pulls it in. LaFrentz has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. On the wing, Bryant. They double-team Kobe. Snatched away. Here's Mobley. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Bryant. The Lakers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Rebound collected by Ryder.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that one drops.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
All right, David, thanks. Lakers working the ball around now. Shoots from 14. Hits the front of the rim and out. Memphis leading by 3. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Van Horn. Here's Mobley. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Bryant's shot is good.
I like how Bryant takes contact on the way up. This guy is very good at feeling out the defense and absorbing that contact and still capitalizing.
Pass to Ryder. Makes it off the glass. Ryder's got 14 points here in the second half.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
They get it back. Odom's shot, good.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy. You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Pass to Childress. Launches a 3. No good. And Memphis the other way now. Here's Ryder to the paint, and he jams it with authority.
And not efficient in that first half, but they have really picked it up here. The shots that weren't falling earlier finally finding the bottom of the net.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Right side, Bryant.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The free throw drops for Kobe. Both free throws good from Bryant. And so it's Memphis with it. They lead by 4. There's the pass to Ryder. Here's Gugliotta, defended by Childress. Count that bucket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Passes it to Childress. He kicks it to Bryant. 6 to shoot. And Kobe throws it down.
If you're going to get Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Mobley the pass to Van Horn. Here's Ryder, poked loose. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Pass to Childress. On the wing, Bryant. Odom down low, and the dunk by Odom.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And Bryant just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Here's Van Horn. Here's Cage. A beautiful reverse layup.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Pass to Childress. Lakers whipping the ball around now, and it's Terry off the drive.
At the line, Terry. At the line for 2.
Free throw, good, Terry. Kevin Garnett is checked in for the Lakers. He hits both from the stripe. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. Now the pass to Ryder. Here's Gugliotta. Lock at 6. Here's Mobley. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mobley's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for Memphis. Pass to Bryant, and Kobe throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Mobley. From the stripe, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half, not like it was in the first.
Outside, Kobe. And it's good, 2 points. Bryant's got 39.
You know, with Bryant's height and quickness, he can score very effectively down close to the rim. Very skilled inside.
Here's Mobley. Kept alive. Here's Cage. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
Exactly. I mean, finding their stride offensively, and they're on top on the scoreboard, and things are looking pretty good for them right now.
Here's Mobley. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Terry. And here's the fast break. And here they go. And finished off by Bryant.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Here's Mobley. Pass to Ryder. The tray. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him. Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Bryant. Fires for three. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That will be foul number 5 on him. The Grizzlies making a switch here. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Pass to Ryder. Count it, good. Ryder's got 29.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Garnett up top. Over Van Horn. And the shot is good from Garnett.
You know, the mid-range day of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And for Memphis, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Ryder. Rejected by Kobe. Second shot opportunity. Count the basket. Ryder's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Here's Kobe, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Bryant's got 43 points.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And there's the pass to Ryder. From deep three-point range, rebounded by Odom. Odom's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Bryant. Again, the Lakers.
And Bryant is the guy they look to when it comes to scoring big hoops. He doesn't run away from pressure situations. As a matter of fact, he runs right into the eye of the storm.
Passes it to Ryder. Pass to Van Horn. It's up a 3. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Urizon misses. Los Angeles trails by 4. And here's Kobe for 3. Gugliotta grabs the board. Gugliotta's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the whistle blows. He's fouled on a shot that misses, but not by much. 2 free throws nonetheless coming up for him. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.